So in this part we are going to learn the explicit intent. Explicit intent are used whenever we know where we are exactly going, or when in which activity we are going. So let me demonstrate it with example. Start a new Android project and then name this learning is learning intent. So let me type explicit intent. Explicit intent and hit next. Choose empty activity and hit next, and again hit finish. So it is creating a project. Here is our main.activity.java file and our activity_main XML file. Now the main aim of this project is to switch between the different activities. So we have one activity called main activity, and from this activity I'm going to another activity by clicking a button. So for this I'm going to create a button here. So let me drag into the middle of the screen and type at main activity and type its name as text view, and let me increase its font so that you can easily see it. So text size, so let me put it into 34 sp. Now I'm going to drag a button and change its contents, like go to another activity, and its ID is button itself. So now I'm going to create a new activity class. So it is Java, and I'm going to create the activity P. Okay, so hit OK. Then I need to extend it with app. It's capital app. But now hit all plus insert, and then go to the override methods and choose this on create this override methods. Now we need to link our XML file. So we can link our XML file using set content of view.r.layout.activity p. Now it is showing errors because we have not created this XML file. So hit all plus enter, and it says create layout resource file. So hit enter, and then it's going to ask us for this. So let me root element should be relative layout, and hit OK. So it is going to create. So it has finally created our activity_p XML file. So let me drag our text here and write at activity B, and its ID is text view. Okay, so let me also increase its text size. So text size is 30 sp. Okay, now what I'm going to do is that whenever I click this button, I need to go to this activity. So I can do this by going into the main activity, and let me create a button here, and whenever I click this button I need to do something. Set on click listener, just pass this and all plus enter. So implement method and hit OK. Now create a switch case here, get ID case r.id dot button in our case. So break. Now from here, this case is going to be executed whenever that button is clicked. So in here I need to create the intent. Let me name this as intent. So new intent. So the first way that you can use this is by this dot, and we need to specify the class name, and that class name is here activity underscore p, activity underscore p dot class, and we need to start this activity. Okay, fine. So this is going to start a new activity class. So another thing that I want to tell you is that just go to the manifest and then android manifest.xml file and copy this, copy and paste this, and put the name of your Java file. So in our case it is activity underscore p, and copy this, and instead of main just put that activity underscore p. Okay, so now we are done, and hit run. So select the emulator, and I'm going for Nexus 6, so hit OK, and it is creating. So Android Studio is installing our APK. It's loading. Oops, it says learning activity has stopped. Okay, let's see the error. Oh, how can I increase its size? Okay, so it says learning.xml is this, and unable to. So let me click this one and resize all of them. Unable to start activity component, learning to component this inactivity Java item to virtual invoke this. Okay, so the thing is we have not initialized it. So first of all we need to initialize this button equals to find view art.id.button. That was the mistake in the video, so in my coding. So cast it and now hit run. So and now this should run. And it is loading, and now when you click, when you click the go to the another activity, it should go to this one, this activity at b1. Now let me click this. So and yes, we are going to activity v. Now this is the first way of doing this. We can also do this do the same operation with another method, and that method is like this. And then I take this intent object here, intent dot set class name, and I need to specify the string package name and the string class name. So first one is I'm going to copy this package name. So since this is our package name, and in another and the another parameter is all the class name. So dot d, and our class name is activity underscore b, is ctiv, activity underscore b, and we are done. So let me click run, and it's loading, and there we go. So now let me click this button here. So it has loaded the another activity p. We have one more method, the third method, to achieve the same functionality. So for this, remove this statement, remove this, and copy this package name, and write it inside the make it in string, and then write the intent name, so any name, and go to the android manifest.xml and just name is any name as well, any name. Oh, and make it default. Okay, so you are good to go. So hit run, and it is going to install our APK. Okay, now we have got our application. Now let me hit, you will see the new activity. So this is how we can implement the explicit intent with 3 methods. So, and I hope you got the concept of the explicit intent, and I will see you in the next part where we will be discussing about the implicit intent. So thank you for watching.